Welcome to another video. We've changed our name from Team Scout to Team Olympus TCG just for some reasons about what would come up when you search Scout, and also we have other personal reasons for choosing a different name. So that's out of the way. Today's video is going to be kind of a discussion about the set 2 spoilers for Dragon Ball Super. We've got those on my phone, and Tyler has some on his phone, I think.
Yep.
So first we're going to talk a little bit about Warrior of the Gods Goku Black. It's a 2-cost blue, and it says, if Zamsu is in play in your battle area, this card cannot be KO'd by your opponent's card effects and does not leave the battle area due to skills. So, if you just want to elaborate on that.
I mean, its stats are in line with its cost. It's a 2-cost, 10,000. That's pretty typical, actually, for the game. The main thing that's going to be big about it is the fact that it's just impossible to get off the board once they have a Zamasu out. So, either you get that off of the board early game, or it's stuck, and you're going to have to always worry about that extra attack because you can't get rid of it.
Yeah. So, it's just kind of going to start taking it. The next is a 4-cost blue Zamsu the Invincible. So once you have this card out, Goku Black is basically indestructible, and Zamsu is just straight up indestructible. Like, as one of its abilities, can be KO'd by your opponent's card skills or battle and does not leave the battle area for like any reason. And then also, if your leader card is Zamsu or Goku Black, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand or battle area by 1.
So it's a 3-cost 15, but it's also just straight up unkillable. That's the big thing. Like, not even like you don't even have the option that you have Goku to get rid of it early. It's just if it's there, you can't get rid of it.
Yeah. So
and if you're going against like a Zamasu leader, you've literally got one turn because of that other ability. You've literally got one turn to get rid of Black.
Yeah.
So it just puts you in a really hard spot.
Yeah, they combo really well together, and I feel like they're going to be pretty strong in their respective decks. For the next card, we've got a 3-cost red, double shot Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and it says, at the end of the battle, after you combine or combo with this card from your hand, if your leader card is red, play this card in rest mode. So
I think this is going to be kind of like the Doria, Boost Attack Piccolo, all those, where each color is going to have their own separate card that does this. But it's just going to be a really dumb card because you're getting a 3-cost out for 1. And on top of that, you're also getting a combo. I'm actually kind of glad it exists, though, because it's going to encourage more combo play, which is going to encourage games to last a little longer, and it's going to make the beginning of the game not just be a slugfest to see who gets down to 4, who can convince the opponent to bring them down to 4 first so they can awaken.
Next up, we've got a leader Trunks. He's blue, and once returned during your turn, this is on the front side, by the way, during your turn, when you combo with a card that has an energy cost of 2 or more, you draw a card, and then you awaken it at the 4 life, draw 2 cards normal. And then on his back, he's got, during your turn, when you combo with a card that has an energy cost of 2 or more, draw a card, and when he attacks, draw a card. So what you want to do is just attack, and then you want to make big combos with him, and then you're just going to be drawing cards, getting a whole lot of advantage for combos on your opponent's turn to defend. So overall, just a good card.
So this implies that there's going to be some combos that cost at least 2, if not more, which means they're going to either have some crazy effects or just the amount of power that they're going to give to one card is going to be insane.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of looking forward to that because, once again, I want to see combos done more because the beginning of the game is just both players just letting the opponent hit them so they can get more cards, which honestly I would prefer there to be different strategies where like someone might not want to get hit at all in the beginning.
Yeah, and then next up we've got probably my favorite leader and the one that I'm looking forward to the most. It's red, right?
Yeah, he's red. He's Fused Zamasu.
Yeah, Fused Zamasu, red leader. Once per turn, you can choose one card in your life and place it into the drop area.
Or he might be blue. And honestly, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if the card you placed into your drop area with this skill is blue, you get to draw a card. So that's really good. You just make full blue with this deck because Goku Black and Zamasu were both blue. So you just build a deck around them, and then he awakens at 2, not 4. So you got to be at lower life. But his back effect is what's really crazy. If damage is inflicted to your life, place 5 cards from the top of your deck in the drop area. 10 cards if you receive 2 damage, and then it just climbs up by 5 from there. So if they have a triple strike and it goes through, you're milling 15 of your cards. So it's very self-destructive, but I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't have done this if there's not a way to play around with that and make kind of like a graveyard-based deck. So I'm really looking forward to this and seeing just kind of what they can do.
Yeah, same. It's just they're based on what we've seen so far. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of like graveyard effect stuff that goes off because that mill effect. Because like otherwise, you would just never want to awaken Mazamasu because 5 cards is a lot actually to lose in one hit.
Yeah. Then last up for what I've got, we've got just a 4-cost extra card.
Any color. There's no color restriction.
Yeah. Potara, the Kai's Secret. You activate it during your main phase. You choose 1 each of Son Goku and Vegeta from your hand and place them into the drop zone. Then you choose your deck or your drop area. Choose up to 1 Vegeta with an energy cost of 6 or less from your chosen area and play it. If you choose your deck, shuffle it.
Yeah. This one's gonna be crazy because first of all, it's like our outside of like Bio Broly, it's our first major way to get something out of the graveyard. It's colorless, which means it can basically go in green, red, or blue right now, considering there's Vegeta and Goku's and all those. So all that works great together. And it just is a very, very high potential card in my opinion because it's just the first like major complete searcher that we have that like doesn't depend on a color or anything. So you could be playing yellow for some stupid reason if they ever have that, and you could play that card. Wouldn't necessarily be useful to you, but you could play it.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm curious about is what is it going to represent energy-wise, or is it going to be unplayable energy? Because it doesn't have really a color tied to it, I don't think.
Well, the cardboard order is red.
Okay,
so
it does. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be a red normally, but
it doesn't.
Yeah, you can put it in a blue deck
cost.
or whatever, because its energy cost is just 4 energy.
Yeah.
It's not 4 energy, 1 being red.
Yeah.
Alright, so last thing we've got the Vegeta leader, and how he works is each, and this is just a permanent effect on the front side, each Son Goku and Vegeta in all of your areas gain red, blue, and green colors. So, I have to brush myself up on the rules a little bit, but this could basically just mean that, like you can just any Goku or Vegeta, no restrictions. Summon a blue card, I'm going to summon red Vegeta. Technically works. Unless I'm misremembering the rules. But either way, even if that's not the case, it's still going to be stupid strong. Because it just allows for so much playability. And then, when this card attacks, you can place up to 1 card from the top of your deck into the drop area. And then if it's red, this card gains plus 5,000 for the duration of the turn. Now the thing about that is, once again, Goku and Vegeta are considered red, blue, and green. So, if you drop one in there and it's green Goku, it still counts as red Goku. Because it's in your drop area, and that's one of your areas where it becomes all those colors. So, that plus 5,000 is going to happen a lot, so you're basically getting a 15 front lead, which is just really strong in my opinion. And that's for the whole duration of the turn, not just for the initial thing, so if there's going to be some card later that will let you re-attack with your leader, then you're going to be able to get off a second attack, and you might get up to 20 because you'll be dropping one again from your deck and milling. So next on the other side, we have Fusion Warrior Super Saiyan Vegeta, And his first effect is the same as the other side. Goku's and Vegeta's are considered red, blue, and green. But then his auto ability is when this card attacks, you draw one, and then if there are 10 or more total Gokus or Vegetas in your drop area, this card gains plus 5,000 power and double strike. So basically what you actually kind of don't want to immediately awaken with this card from what I'm seeing. You want to wait until you've had a good chunk of your Gokus and Vegetas milled, so then whenever you flip over, you automatically gain that bonus.
Yeah. So that's what we have spoiled so far for set 2. I'm looking forward to set 2. I know he is. I don't really play the game a whole lot, but these cards just look really good and they sound like they're going to be fun to play. So overall, that's kind of what I look for in a game, is it fun to play, and do I like the aesthetics?
I mean, yeah. The only thing I got left to say is I'm really curious if Goku Rose, whenever I'm assuming he'll have an evolve play, so I'm wondering if he'll be able to inherit the non-destructible ability from the normal Goku Black, or if it'll already be built in, or how that's going to work. Because that's also going to add a lot of different kind of strategy depending on how they do that. Because now you're going to have some. I'm assuming he's going to be like a 25-30 beater with like probably double or triple strike. And if you can't kill that, then that's going to be a really good combo.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you feel like it, subscribe. Support us on Patreon. We are both broke college students, so anything you donate helps. Give us ideas for videos, especially if you're a patron. That's one of the perks, is you get priority voting and priority say on the videos, and we'll listen to you. Y'all are the fans, and we want to make something that y'all enjoy. So this has been Team Olympus TCG, and we'll see y'all next time.